Hello and welcome to EE 333. I'm your instructor, Gregory Myers. In this video, we're going to take a look at how to leverage your main entry point and the command line arguments, very similar to how we did so in C. To begin with, I want to take a look at the function signature and notice that it is an array of strings. In this case, it's the args variable, and we want to do two things here. Is we want to first understand the behavior associated with that and simply loop through each one of the arguments that are passed to the main, but also simply just keep track of the number of arguments that have been provided, because we can leverage that then later on in our logic. So to begin with, what we want to do is we're just going to say a system.out.println. And what we're going to do is we're going to keep it simple. We're going to just specify the argument count. And we're going to append to that then the args.length. And then we're also going to go ahead and build a for loop that's going to iterate through each one of our arguments so that we can see then the behavior associated with passing arguments to a Java executable. So we're going to start off here with, we're just going to use the index variable. We're going to start off at 0. We're going to say index less than our args.length, and then index plus plus. That just sets up a for loop that's going to be able to loop through each one of the arguments. And then once again, another system.out.println. And in this case, I'm going to specify, tell you what, we'll switch back to the variable nomenclature here. So it's going to be args plus, and then I want to specify the index associated with it, and then the value associated with that particular argument. So in this case, it's going to be args, square brackets, and then index. All right, I'm going to go ahead and save this, build it, and then I'll pop over here to the command line. And I've already, into my classes directory, I've already changed directories into my classes directory. If I do a dir, you'll see there's my EE333 package. If I cd into the EE333 package, you'll see that there is my user driver.class and my user.class. I'm going to back up one directory. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to call, using the Java executable, I'm going to then pass to it the class that has my main in it, prefacing it with the name, the package rather. So in this case, it's going to be EE333.user_driver. You do not use the .class extension. But if we hit enter, you'll see that my argument count is 0. So you'll note, first off, unlike C, it does not include the name of the executable, but rather just specifies what arguments come after the name of the Java class file, the main Java class file. And so I'm going to then pass just a string that I'm going to call arg1. Nothing special about calling it that. You'll see that now my argument count jumps to 1, and my arg square bracket 0 is where it holds that argument. Likewise, if I do arg2, and I'll have 2 arguments, and my vector or my array of strings just simply gets longer. And then the third one, I'm going to say is arg3 with spaces, and I'm going to put double quotes around it, and you'll see that's how you pass something that has spaces in it. You have to put the double quotes around that. Hopefully you found this video useful. If you've got any questions or any suggestions, don't hesitate to let me know.